Hello everyone, and welcome to Divinity Original Sin 2, the fourth game in an increasingly confusingly named series of games. You have Divinity, you have Divinity Original Sin, you have Divinity 2, you have Divinity Enhanced Edition, and now you have Divinity Original Sin 2. I was recommended this game by a friend, and you know, I checked it out, I played for about an hour and a half, and I said, okay, I have to stop, this is too good, I have to do this in a Let's Play because this game is genuinely kind of amazing. Little top-down RPG, but in a way that has complex mechanics that makes sense, if that makes sense. So let's just jump right in. And one of the first things I really like about this game is the world building they have here. I mean, you have standard fantasy races, right? I mean, you have dwarves, you have elves, you have humans. But you also have stuff like lizards and being undead versions of each of them. You also have beast options. Rather, you have custom characters. Yeah, the music is getting kind of loud, isn't it? Like I was saying, you have these four races, each with their own different things. So like dwarves, you have a fiercely class-based society. Like you have standard fantasy races, but they're not standard fantasy races. You have elves, like these are elegant and long-lived. Elves are skilled sorcerers. And get this, they have this otherworldly look. Not just that, they're cannibals. They eat other people to gain their memories. That is fantastic. That's awesome. I love this. I mean, just check out these looks. Like, preset. Let's go for like Shadowblade or Wayfarer. Like, just look at how different these people are. I mean, like that is how a wizard looks. Look at that. For this game, though, I think, let's take a look at humans. You know, humans are the dominant race of Rivellon. Civil wars have ravaged their lands, but not their authority. Or be a lizard. I mean, look at this. Isn't this amazing? For our purposes, though, we're going to be playing one of the custom versions of this. One of the custom characters with an established background. Although, I have to say, that is tempting on its own right. An undead lizard sounds awesome. We have Beast, we have Fane, we have Ifan Ben Mezda, Los, or it can be the Red Prince. I think we're gonna go with the Red Prince for this playthrough. And you can listen to what they say about themselves.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor. But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
Isn't that awesome? So yeah, this is who we're gonna be today. Let's see appearance. We can change various things. We can change our skin color. Let's see. It can be amethyst or... No, apparently we can only be amethyst because we are, after all, the Red Prince. We can change our face, though. Be more saurian. More almost lizard-like. Oh, a parrot beak? Ooh, now that I kind of like. Would you stop moving, please, Red Prince? I'm trying to get a portrait of you. No, phase 6 it is. Hairstyle. Holy crap. Oh, see, there's so many options and I love it. It's not quite Slider's level customization, but it's still pretty fun. Yeah, that looks good. Kind of like a crown or a frill. Ooh. Yeah, that'd work. There we go. Alright, presets. Now, this guy fell from grace for cavorting with demons. So I'm looking for something that'll let me be a conjurer of some sort. So yeah, or we can take the presets that's a conjurer. Yeah, that will work. We have stuff like conjure and card. We conjure a personal elemental that matches the ground surface it's summoned onto. You have dimensional bolt, which shoots a type of element. You can conjure your elemental onto that and make be that elemental. Or we can set a totem. Yeah, this works. Our talents. We have a pet pal. We can talk to pets. Or we could take that off and put something else. Put it into something else. However, given that we can eventually get all these things later, I think we want to be able to talk to pets. Being able to talk to animals does sound pretty bloody awesome. Your origins, we're a noble, we're a scholar. Do I get an extra one? No, I don't. Ooh. Oh, you can change your music. Ooh. Okay, it's definitely between these two. It's the oud. Now I'm trying to just go. Oh, I'm easily amused, but I love this. Okay, with no further ado, let's jump right in. I'm thinking Disneyland for some reason. All those spires and towers and arches.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared. And sent to Fort Joy.
Hey, there's me.
I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
Ah, okay. That's kind of an awesome intro. I just can't wait for this, man. Looks like we're a prisoner. I see Ilarion takes from the Bethesda school of you are always a prisoner at the beginning, don't you, huh?
What a way to wake. Wooden boards and iron shackles. The Divine Order's hospitality leaves much to be desired indeed.
Indeed. 5 new journal updates available. Okay, press L to view. Well, yeah. Okay, let's show me the tutorial tips, please. Yes, this is only my second time running through here. Yes. Press L for journal. Let's see, my story so far. I, the Red Prince, find myself exiled from my empire. I'm being transported to Fort Joy, where sorcerers are incarcerated. I should look for a lizard dreamer on this island if there is one to be found. My city has been plagued by strange dreams, so perhaps a dreamer can help me. Bishop Alexander continues to lead the Divine Order, despite the fact that he is a sorcerer and a scholar. He's the son of Lucian. Lucian is presumably the woman who... What? You say something? Oh, hello. We can move this around. That already is cool. Because if you've played any top-down RPGs, you know that one of the curses is being unable to see something that's behind another option. Like oh no, there's that guy drops something back here that I can't grab. Or like in Fallout. Oh no, the lieutenant's death animation is playing out, but he's behind a wall, so I can't actually see it. Let's keep reading our journal. Alright, Chapter 1, The Merryweather. Lucian the Divine, champion of the 7 gods and savior of Rivellon, is dead. He sacrificed himself to defeat the forces of the void, leading his son, Alexandar. Dar, not Dur? to preside over the next chapter of Rivellon's history.
Or was he already here?
Do you mind? I'm reading my journal. But Lucian sacrificed not by peace. Instead, the years that followed were plagued by the blindness of Voidwoken. These beasts were drawn to source magic and left death and destruction in their wake. Capable of wielding the divine powers that his father had at his disposal, Alexander has resorted to harsh measures in order to stop the Voidwoken. A great pogrom has commenced against sorcerers. Those show the most skill in the manipulation of source. Ah, okay, so you have these demon things that basically flock to magic. And so anyone with a talent for magic is being forcibly resettled.
No known associates.
We're going to Fort Joy. That's where I am being sent. Okay. Yeah, we know that. I'm bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. Well, that'll have to change. How dare you lay your hands on my imperial person? Are you the one responsible for this?
You're up. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough.
No
nice
marks,
bit of work,
no
even if I do say
indications
so
of a
myself.
struggle.
There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
I will end you.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
Shouldn't this have happened before now?
You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Yes. Now that I'm up, I'll take my bathing and dining in my quarters.
Oh dear. I'm afraid you're a long way from home, my lord. A long way from the little bells that make footmen come a-running.
Don't worry. I'll make it happen here. Tell you what. If you volunteer now, I'll spare you from execution.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative.
This is your fault, isn't it?
Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
A new life awaits. And if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For
Why
good.
is this thing on my neck?
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Source spells of yours? See what happens.
Very well. After all, I am an accomplished sorcerer. I conjure demons for fun.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result.
No lesions.
You better watch out when I get this thing off.
There you have it, see? The collar's function. It neuters you, of sorts. Makes you unable to cast Source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Well, I'll just leave then. Journal updated. Troubled waters. Yes, my source collar blocked my magic to use powerful source magic. The Masters believe this will prevent you from posing a danger to others. Ha! We'll just see what that just shows what they know, right? See anything else in here? Oh, that's interesting. That's me holding down the shift key. What's that? Oh, I think that must be what I can see, right? Or where I can cast stuff.
My, these smelling salts are strong stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or was he already
Good gods!
here?
There's been a murder here.
So there has. You're not very good at your job, are you?
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Okay. And can I go in there? Indeed there has been a murder. You need to leave that alone. Okay, and who are you?
Ugly sight, isn't it?
That it is.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwoken followed the source that did this.
Okay. Yeah, you weren't this man's protector. She was his, actually... Yeah, you weren't really protecting him. He was a prisoner.
Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source.
Huh, okay. So there are some here who are actually willing then.
We'll find out who did this. Speaking of,
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a pretty rock-solid alibi.
You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Nope. Lizard, House of Dreams. When I sleep, I'm really asleep.
Figured as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform.
Gee, I wonder why.
Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
Eh. Well, if I hear anything interesting, I might deign to give you my attention.
Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else.
Okay.
Oh, where did I leave my calipers?
We've been told we'll receive gold pieces, a gold piece as a reward if we bring back evidence of Spencer Waters regarding who did it. Who did it? No, thank you. Oh, a poetry book. Hello.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse.
Is that
to spending
inventory?
time
Inventory.
with us.
Let's read that. A woman from Driftwood with nary a care offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did swell. Is that innuendo? What else do we have in here? Okay, we've talked to you yet?
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Okay, yeah, I can avoid looking into the room, or I can peer into the room and ask what happened.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them.
How do you know it was a sorcerer, huh?
Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Do you know the man?
It's a small ship. His name was Finn. Oddball. Looked to me like he saw something he wished he hadn't before he came here.
Okay.
We'll find out who did it, one way or another.
Anything like enemies? Okay, fine. Let's take a look at this little storm here. See, we have all kinds of things. Oh, we have rope there. That can be useful.
This again?
Yes, this again, Mr. Red Prince, sir. Animal hide. Yes, I'm engaging in traditional looting behavior. It's like, I figure if I'm a prisoner, anything I can get my hands on can be good. Let's go into the rest of the ship then.
Right away.
Hello?
A no doesn't become a yes over time, you know.
Losa, huh?
Ah, there you are. Husband. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Well, I think that'd be a lie because the interface says, yes, you are. But sure. Yeah. No. Play along. Yes, dear wife. In fact, this is no Losa. In fact, her name is Losal. Yes, that's her name. She's my wife of 30 years now.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else.
Haha, Losal enjoys her little jokes. Yes.
What? What's so funny?
What?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Uh-oh, we got a match coming this way.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and get, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
Okay.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Oh, come on, I played along with you.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Yep, I suppose that's true. Losa Dr. Losa, I presume.
You presume right.
So... Oh! Can we ask her to come with us? Yeah. You have to have a look around with you. We can watch each other's backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that they're putting these colors on kids? The hell is wrong, man?
You take care, though.
So, this would be really blunt, but have you heard about the murder that's going on?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
I suppose that's fair. You have fun with this ship gang, all right?
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer.
Wait, what?
As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Okay.
Good luck, Chief.
Thanks, I guess. Okay. Hey, kid. Sandy.
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better, though. Listen.
No.
La, la,
No, 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 no. Okay, Polly, are you gonna sing at me too?
You're really red. I bet that's why the Magisters took you. They took me because I'm magic.
Yes, truly the Magisters are biased against the color red.
Wow. Are you a dragon?
Yes.
You look like a dragon.
Yep.
But where are your wings?
They're back at the Imperial Palace. Okay. Ooh, something there too. Okay, we can sit down. That's cool. So, who are you then? Master Jalen.
Name?
I am the Red Prince. You may bow when ready.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, mate. We're trying to catch a killer here.
Me. Okay. And over here, we have Thane. Hello.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail.
You like what you see?
He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales, and rubs his chin.
Fascinating.
Do tell.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Yes, to touch the Prince of the Empire is to experience 7 years of good fortune. You're welcome.
7 years? What an infinitesimal period. Why would anyone... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How... difficult.
It's all right.
You have my apologies, Lizard. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
You're an odd one, aren't you? What's that you're reading?
I do not believe I've been drawn anywhere. It is a quaint little read, but it has its faults. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle.
Okay.
Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Yes, let's take advantage of being a scholar. Cranley Hubert's work is generally seen as the authority, but he recommends some histories of each race.
Most unusual. And if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer.
Oh, excuse me then.
No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods.
Do
This
tell.
text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Well, quite frankly, if you want legends, you should be reading history.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else?
Oh, screw
Now,
you.
please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Please, tell me why. Why are you curious about the gods?
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Fine. Execution list you go. Let's see. That seems to be where we need to head. Let's go talk to the other patrons of this fine vessel. Hello, Nemeo. You're a lizard, aren't you?
My prince.
Finally, somebody who recognizes me.
The cook bows slightly and wipes her hands on her gruel-stained garb.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I didn't expect Well, anyway, whether I had more than cornmeal and rotting roots to serve, I'd concoct something more fitting for one of your stature.
Worry not, it is not your fault.
She nods and smiles wanly before returning to her duties.
I'd welcome some food, though. What was that little thing popped up leader in sight? Do you mind if I rob your stores? Ooh. Thank you.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Hello.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can I sit facing the table?
To the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
There we go. That'll be slightly. No, you. Fine.
Mad?
Sit here.
No. Insufferable. Surely.
There we go. Now then, hello friends. Who are you?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright
Okay, that
on the
didn't work.
bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
Hey, they let you keep your things, didn't you?
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Squeaking. The lantern swinging above us. What am I meant to be hearing?
The ship, of course.
Okay.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash, and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
That is kind of cool.
And?
The ship... Yeah, the sea sounds angry, like it's trying to capsize the ship.
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger, it's...
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
Anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate.
Okay, so something's about to happen then.
That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now,
Okay.
just like that.
Apparently there's supposed to be a squeak here.
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
7 years good luck for you, sir.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Well, it was just a squeak.
No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
Okay.
Pardon my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Yeah, you must be a sailor then. What does figure mean to me? Mean to you?
Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
Do tell.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
You sound like one of the guys to watch. Do you have any plans? If you do, I want in.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Very well, fine. All right, what about your companion, Gil?
The Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? Big bruiser like you ought to be able to take them on.
I suppose so, but I'd rather not. Okay, anyone else over here? No, just a few bunks. Looks like someone's laying cars up there. That's a nice little detail to put in there. Okay, over here we have... Let's see, who are you?
Never thought you...
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
I've never had dice described that way, sure.
Snake eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
May I join you?
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid.
Could you explain the rules, maybe?
Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Whose fate?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Okay.
Never say never, though.
Can you also do it if you can do it with dice, can you also do it with cow entrails?
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite
Wonderful,
good at it,
wonderful.
too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
Well, try anything once, sure.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, your hunger gnawed and gnawed at you until you could stand it no longer.
Okay.
Finding the cellar door ajar, instead of trying to escape, you snuck into the pantry like a common thief, only to find nothing but rather questionable turnips.
Well, that doesn't sound like me at all.
There you stood as a magister walked in, still hungry, feeling a mighty fool.
Huh, apparently that is exactly right.
Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me.
They didn't even let me keep the turnips either, huh?
I don't lick and tell.
Okay, so sorry, my mind went to a dirty place there. I'm going like, okay, I bet she's great at oral, isn't it? I bet you're great at oral, aren't you? Okay. Where else can we go? Looks like we've talked to most of the people here, I think. No, not quite. There's another guy with a source crawler over here. Hello. No, we want to talk to this guy.
Part where I reassure you and you shut up.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
All right.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this Trambiafan.
Is that so?
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Well, there's only so many people here. I can't really afford to act all high and mighty. Sure.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Yeah, how'd you know to do that?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
So, what's he got against you, huh? Why does he think you did it?
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing.
What happened? You give him KP 20
Ifan
times?
grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
What do you do to get to knock? What happened, man?
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. Away from interested parties.
All right. So let's not ask him, did you actually do this? When he's basically standing right in front of the guy who's watching him. Yeah, we're going to quietly back away.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
All right. Now then, let's zoom out. And let's... nope. Let's go introduce ourselves to the ship's master.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You faring okay so far?
Do you actually care? Yeah. Would you be fine? Collared like a dog, stuck in ship's hold with a corpse and a murder on the loose?
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, sir. But we all wear what we wear for a reason.
Yes, because we deal with a dictatorial reign who insists that all people who imagine need to be put in concentration camps, yeah.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
All right. Williams, huh?
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Keep those murder most foul. and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
You seem on edge, officer, do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
Murder must
Don't mind me.
fail, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
So they think she did it.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
Okay.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Ah, okay.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
Wait a minute. Are you the one from the intro cinematic?
There are others whose lives must end.
I hope you're not talking about me.
Good God, the woman's mad.
So shoot her.
You there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
What do you mean there are others whose lives must end?
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
Oh
she
boy.
reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Oh shoot.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Okay, time to run.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
I think that's exactly her plan.
Precisely.
Yep. Okay, what, oh boy. Ow. Okay, that's bad. Okay, so the ship's on fire.
What's happened?
Well, we found the murderer, I suppose. You dead? Yep, you are very dead. What? Oh! Apparently hitting tab changes your stance. Oh, we'll take your gold, thank you very much. Gotta be a weapon here somewhere, right? Come on, a knife, a dagger. I'll take a pickaxe at this point. Crap, it's locked. Got cups. Shoot. Okay, give me something, game. Gold, I guess that works, but it's not what I want. Magister C1. Wait, what? Real quick, what am I looking at? Magister William. Well, that sucks. Hey, Beast, you alright? Oh. Okay, pose does matter.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
Don't worry, he's alive. You know, because he objected to me standing the wrong way.
You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only just.
Okay, can we heal him maybe? Can we give this to you? It's only possible if it's unlocked. Oh shoot, where'd they go?
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor. His great...
Come on, wake up. Well, crap! I just gave away some of my healing potions. All of my healing potions, they're gone. Crap! Ah, bloody hell! Ifan Ben Mezda. Okay, wake up.
Lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips.
Come on, up you come.
His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Bloody hell!
Lucien. Lucien.
Oh, you knew him, did you?
Ifan cries out. Then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he cannot be roused.
Okay. Well, we'll need to get you to a boat, won't we? That's locked still. Okay, you, the dice girl.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
Come on, get up. We'll get you out of here.
It's no use. Your words do not seem to reach her.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
So So is this the game's way of just saying, okay, these are all the characters who aren't you. Let's get rid of them now. Losa.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, grayish-black clouds swirl through them.
So is this just one of your attacks? Okay, come on, wake up.
She doesn't stir.
Shoot. Well, this is crap, isn't it? Oh, you're alive. Or no, you're not. Okay, fine. Everyone's dead. The woman who caused this is on the loose. Let's get out of here somewhere. The ship is badly damaged, possibly even sinking. We have to keep moving. Crap. Okay, oh, we can pick this up, can't we? Okay, inventory. Let's drop this out again. Hey, there we go. See, that works. Something I really love about this game is that you can actually use things. Like, sitting in here, I'm going to be wet because I'm sitting in a room with lots of water in it. Oh, a source hound. Okay.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
So maybe stop sitting there and get moving.
Onwards and upwards.
Oh, we got a note and a key. What's that key for? Death fog. Oh, blood. That doesn't sound good. Murtaugh. Death fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out, you and Rick's both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Joy. Fane, you're the guy that was reading before, right?
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His
Oh.
skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
What about you? The ship's going down.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly used the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me.
Well, yes, but still I imagine you'd rather not, have to walk to shore.
No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified skiff hits the sea floor, I will simply walk to shore.
Do you know which way shore is?
Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over.
You could be trying to save people instead of just reading.
The skeleton holds up his book in one quick, frustrated movement.
I am trying to discover if there is anyone worth saving.
All right,
I'll be
fine.
damned if I let the lives of some mayflies get in my way. Go on, go. Swim or drown or do whatever takes your fancy. I have a book to read.
Okay, I don't like you. So that'll be the room to Death Fog. Let's not go in there. Because, it's Death Fog. Whatever that means.
The ancients may need to get off
Oh
this
boy.
ship.
Oh shoot. Oh boy. Oh hell. Okay, let's summon our... Yeah, conjure our incarnate over there on that poison. That way we have a poison incarnate, and shoot that. Stab it. There, see, that works. It's all governed by action points, too. Oh boy. These things hurt. Stab it. And stab it some more. Yeah, that's my incarnate gone. Bloody hell. Why? Where are my teammates, man? Okay, this could be very bad. Here's an idea. Oh, we can breathe fire. We can breathe fire. Yeah, that'll work. Fire for both of you. Not enough action points to attack. Oh, now you're on fire and you're biting me. Okay, let's try to get... Ah, for Pete's sake. We're gonna die, aren't we? Come on. No! That's not fair! Okay, let's try this one more time. Alright, we might as well try this.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within.
Well, it can't get much worse than it is right now, right?
You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The crimson drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Well, this doesn't sound like a horrible idea.
It doesn't budge.
Use the key.
The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
Oh, shoot. So that's the death fog. That gray stuff right there. Ranger, give me your stuff. A good part of a sword, okay.
I need to get out of here, now!
Anything else in here? No. Okay, so that's no good. Well then, let's try to get to the surface then. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's lead off by going. See that takes Dragon Breath takes what is it? Takes 3 action points, and I have 1. All right, can I get both of them from here? No, I can't. So let's do that. Okay, that's good. Okay, so you're poisoned. We're going to summon our little voidling, or our incarnate, I guess is the word. Go with that poison, alright? Then we're going to quickly stab you. And back off as much as we can. Okay, go in and stab that thing, alright? Oh crap, it's not stunned anymore. Okay, if we... Okay, that's... Take care of the one that's stabbing me, please. Nope, there goes our incarnate. It's gone. Which means we can now fire breathe those guys, kill one guy, and get that guy with our bow. Okay. Wait, that was stupid of me. I just wasted an entire turn. Okay, Dimensional Bolt. And let's quickly back off. And do what we can to shoot this guy, alright? Okay, we're very close to dead. I wish I hadn't given him those potions. Burn! And we're about to die. Bloody heck. I wonder, how far can I go? There we go. Run around there. Yes. Okay, that worked. We have 1 health. Okay, we're gonna die. We're so gonna die. I don't want to die. Give me a sword. You're a knight. An old cap. Okay, finally, a piece of armor. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. This is ridiculous. Oh! Crap. So here's the plan. Grab that. Grab that. Let's... Oh, okay. One at a time, apparently. Oh. That was dumb of me. So apparently I did not actually get rid of my healing potion. I just didn't have it on the hotbar. That should make this fight a lot easier. And also I feel a bit dumb because I didn't realize that holding down the Alt key will highlight everything on the ground for you. All right, let's get upstairs. Let's not die. Let's use the healing potion, and let's go kick some bloody butt. All right. I wonder. Right now I have a stick and a good part of a spear. Can I turn that? Can I turn those two into a How do I craft? There it is, crafting. Can't we turn these two things into a spear? Yeah, up. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted a spear. Dang it! Arrow shafts. Okay. Combined with special arrowheads. Well, that's useful, I suppose. We have a knife, apparently. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, one more time. Incarnate in the poison. Totem in the poison. Now we get these guys to attack them. Maybe we move in. Maybe we move in later and set them on fire. No, my totem. Make those guys chase him down before they kill him. Okay, fire breath. Can't quite both of them. Let's do a dimensional bolt then. Oh, you have magic armor. That's not fair. Have another totem then. Well, we're very slowly doing damage. Okay, punch it. Punch it again. Oh, come on! It's got 1 health! And I missed. And now it's about to eat my face. Okay, so that took out a chunk of my armor. That's no good. Oh, you can do poison darts? I didn't know that! That would have been good to know. Okay, we are almost dead. We can fire breath, right? No, fire breath. There we go. Problem solved. Except now we're stuck down here, and we have created an impassable barrier of flame. So that's why we came down. Can we get a water barrel from somewhere? Oh, no, good. Storm put it out. Excellent, excellent. What do you have on you? Nothing. Well, how about you? Some raw lumpy gillets will take your hat from you. All right. What do we do? Okay, not that way. Not the way with fire on the deck. go avoid the fire where we can. Nope, no. Okay, this is bad, inventory, drop the water barrel over there, alright, will ya? Yeah, about there. Alright, let's go back for the other water barrel now. How do we way to get through here, right? We can go over here and just quickly toss that other water barrel over here. We should be able to get over here, right? Yes, excellent. What do you have about the ship at the ship's helm, huh? That's a bit of gold. Oh, and another guy. What do you have on you? Makeshift wand and a herring. Well, I'm not going to complain. I will take the herring. Okay, our quest marker is saying to go to the ship's boats.
Lifeboat! That means there's still a chance!
Okay, hurry up. Okay, kids.
Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
Alright.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
You, sir, are a coward. I'm going to go back down and get check for survivors.
Thank you.
Because I know for some...
Right over there.
I know there's some down there.
You're going to be the death of us, you hear?
And you know what would be the death of people? Is leaving them behind on a sinking ship. Oh good, we're on the bottom deck again. Now, C1, are you still alive?
Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Okay, triage. Can't help her very well.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a boat.
Oh,
Wait.
hell.
Boy broken.
Let's back up here. We can go approximately, 5 meters on one action point, okay? Let's summon our Dragon's Blaze through here so create something that they have to walk through. And then summon our Incarnate into there. Sounds like a good idea. And you use your Fireball on that thing, alright? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, we're gonna stand over here in the burning, all right? Oh shoot, got a friend. That's no good.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
Hey, I'm glad to see you guys are alive again.
I've faced worse.
Are you sure? Are you really sure about that? Hey, encouragement, thank you. Oh, so you're some kind of rogue, right? You can backstab people. Okay, you can't do that for another 3 turns. Let's stab them though. Wonderful. We'll end that turn.
These beardless bugs.
Yes, this is a lot easier with friends. Did you just turn it to stone? Okay, so you're like a cleric then. I'm going like, don't mind me. I'll just be useless here in the back, all right? Ah, so you're an earthbender. You're a monk. Well, we have 1 void hatchling left. Where is he? I can't get anywhere because of my own fire, dang it. Okay, that's... I guess we end our turn here then. Because you at least can fight on my behalf. Guys, don't walk with the fire. Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay. Anyone else alive? Oh! I didn't even mean to do that. Pressing C puts me in a barrel. How can I center this on myself real quick? Camera center is home. There we go. All right, let's go talk to C1. See if she's still being unconscious. Oh, you're talking. All right.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound.
I could try to cauterize it, but I think that might do more harm than good right now. Let's try to help.
With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture.
It's like, yeah, you're a magister, but I'm not gonna leave you to die just because of it. Yeah, try to stem the bleeding.
Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister C1's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Holding it around her neck like a tourniquet seems like a bad idea. Hold it tighter.
It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. C1 clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder.
Come on, let's get you up. I'm not going to leave you behind.
C1 struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
Oh. That seems like a bad thing. That seems like multiple bad things. That seems like a single but very powerful, very bad thing.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.